Not know me, but it's your boy Kasai interviewing
Harvey
Harvey.
J. Yeah, Henny Gang shit. We are here with your boy Kasai. He's in the flesh right now. Hold on, let me make sure that the camera's catching you right. All right, cool. So we here. We
Ugh.
kicking it.
Yeah, we chilling. Now
They
I'm gonna
gave
have
me
to
they
ask
gave me
you.
this for some reason. So we kicking it.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to ask you some questions. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What got you to realize that maybe putting Hennessy in literally everything you cook would make you famous, or at the very least taste good?
Cause anything is possible.
Okay.
Have you heard of Hennessy?
Yes, I've had a drink of one or two. What?
Well, interesting. But yeah, I never thought it would make me famous. I mean, I can't lie. I wasn't expecting that, but it is what it is, things happen and I love my fans.
That's good. That's good. Now, you ever realize how teachers spend most of their day yelling at children? Like how do you sign up for that job? Like knowing with the knowledge that you spend most of your day yelling at children about how 2 plus 2 equals 4. Like
Huh?
like you ever realize that? How really when you sign up to be a teacher, you're signing up to yell at children all day?
Yeah, cuz they probably don't get enough time to yell at their husbands or wives at home, I feel like. So
Yeah,
they want to yell at me.
obviously. Come on. Like there's some dumb time. I can count many times where some dumb things have happened in school, and it's really the teacher's fault. Like I
Hell
remember,
yeah.
I remember this one time where the teacher got mad at us because we were jumping in the hallway, and then we looked down the hallway, and the teacher's friend is also jumping down the hallway. So we're like, "What?"
The teachers have some messed up friends, man. And I've noticed too, like the teachers be into some weird stuff. You got some creepy teachers at your school?
Yeah, you got some pretty creepy teachers. You know, your average weird guy who's always in a cloak for some reason, or that guy who has patches of hair so it looks kind of wrong, and he's kind of crooked like he's a hunchback. It just looks wrong.
The
Got
one, the ones that just won't let their hair go.
yeah.
Just won't let it go.
Or the ones with bedheads who obviously didn't want to come to school today. But I don't think anybody ever wants to come to school, so they got a point.
I feel that. So how old are you, bro? Who are you?
I am Kasaila Rock, KESSAILAROC. I'm 11 years old. I spend most of my time watching YouTube, playing video games, chilling. And this is my first time ever being on the air.
Word. So how did you end up? How did you get here? Because I know
Well,
anything is possible. Anything has been possible for a long time. We here, we talking about school. All of my brown has been replaced with things such as this, which I mean, this is cool too. But uh, you know, let's see what the chat is saying. Chat is saying this is now the apple juice house. It could possibly be that. I'm not even arguing with that at all. You got any more questions for me?
mm-hmm. You ever realize how parents ask rhetorical questions, yet they want you to answer it just to yell at you? Like, okay, here's
So I
a
think that's passive aggressiveness. I think that's what they
yeah.
call it.
Like, here's a rhetorical question that a parent would ask. Do you think that this is how I raised you? And then you'll just stop because you know this is a fake question. This is a trap. And then she'll be like, "Answer me." And then you're like, "Uh, it's because no, that's the answer." And she'll just step in all over you and just she'll, she, parents,
Yeah,
fathers, mothers, always with the rhetorical questions. Have you ever
that's
been in a situation like that?
yeah, man. Parents suck. Don't listen to them.
Uh, we have a parent in the room right now, so you may want to hold back there. But yeah, sometimes parents are wrong, but they've lived life more than you, so you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Just take everything parents say with a grain of salt, because sometimes they're wrong, sometimes they're being passive aggressive, like you say, and sometimes they are right.
I dig that.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
So my aunt came in here telling me about some of the things you've cooked with Hennessy. When did you realize Hennessy could be poured on a pig? Like when did you realize that you could make a full pig with the apple in its mouth and have Hennessy, cook it with Hennessy? Like, did that just pop in your mind one day and you were like, I'm gonna make a pig with Hennessy all over?
Well, see, Hennessy is a great disinfectant, and there's many people that are vegans and potatoes that would not like to eat meat, especially pork. So I had to come up with a recipe that would incorporate a seasoning that not only enriches the pig flesh, the swine, with the sauce that is known as Hennessy, but I had to come up with something that would also cleanse, detoxify, destroy all bacteria that may have resulted from that swine's life. So I felt like I found that perfect mixture, and it also created a nice suppleness texture.
Yeah, wow. I don't really do cooking lessons, so this is the first time I've ever really had an in detail discussion about food.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I think I have some leftovers. You might actually like it. I'll look into that.
Oh, thanks. Cool, cool.
Oh yeah.
Can I ask the chat real quick? Have any of you watched some anime? Because I may be dropping some of those questions in here.
Okay, for sure. Anime questions. Anybody has anyone dropped or seen animes before? What's your favorite anime?
That's a tough question. You may call me mainstream trash, but I like me some Dragon Ball Z, some Naruto, the mainstream stuff, but I like me some obscure things too, like Magi's Grandson. It's a recent anime.
I dig that. That's what's up. I like that shit too. I like Dragon Ball Z.
I can tell you're wearing the orange robe.
Yeah, it was just how I was feeling today. I like Dragon Ball Z. I like Naruto. I like all of that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chat is saying anime is life. What you doing, bro? They said, how you feel about Lil Nas X?
I don't even know who that is. I'm not really in the world of rappers like that. I listen to their music, but that's about it. I don't look into detail, so.
I dig it, man. It ain't nothing wrong with that. The Take My Horse to the Hotel Room song.
Yeah, one of my favorites. It's got a good jingle, and then yes, it is also mainstream, and it died pretty quickly, but it's still one of my favorites. Catchy song.
Hell yeah, 10 times platinum. You got any more questions for me?
Since you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z, what was your favorite moment in all of Dragon Ball?
Probably the most iconic moment to me in Dragon Ball was when they was doing a Cell fight. They was fighting a tournament with Cell, and Goku and his son kind of like bonded together to like do the Kamehameha wave simultaneously. Like Goku was doing the solar, the little not the solar flare, but the Kamehameha, and he wasn't. It was like it wasn't strong enough, and then his son jumped in and did it. That was really like impactful to me.
You actually got it a little reversed.
Well,
Actually Gohan started the Kamehameha. After
Goku, you get what I'm
Goku.
saying. He started it, and then his dad stepped in.
A lot of people would say that. I know a lot of people who say that's one of the most impactful moments of all of DBZ, and I would be wrong to say that is not. It is an incredible moment. It's one of the very few where Goku actually acts like a father.
I dig that too.
He just he goes off the train most of the time instead of raising Gohan. So many memes about how Piccolo is Gohan's real dad, but we're not gonna get into that. You ever realize how Dragon Ball Z is 80% screaming and the rest of it is fighting with subtle plot details, but it's mostly your basic stuff. I can summarize every arc in a couple of words. Big bad guy wants fight Earth, or big bad guy wants destroy planet, and that could that could literally be everything. Frieza, big bad guy, wants to destroy the planet. Cell, big bad guy, wants to destroy the planet. Majin Buu, big bad guy, wants to destroy the planet. And that carried on into Super all the way until we got into higher stakes, where it was actually Super is pretty ambiguous. It's one of the it's actually the only one to really be ambiguous, because there's no bad guys in Super. I can name one bad guy in Super, and that's Goku Black, but that's it. It was ambiguous. You got Champa, Beerus.
I feel like Dragon Ball Z got to the point where people just got too powerful. It wasn't as fun to watch if everybody could just blow up the planet. Like, at first it's like, okay, it's a fight. Now it just got to the point where
it got to the point where universes were being destroyed casually. Don't go on to the scaling community uneducated, because if you do, you will not understand anything. There are some people like Goku is multi-universe plus, or base universe plus, or like 3-dimensional, and just don't get into that uneducated. You should really catch up if you're trying to get into the scaling. But let's go into another anime. You ever watch Hunter x Hunter?
I haven't actually.
It's a pretty popular anime. A lot of people like it. I have watched all the way up to the Chimera Ant saga, but I stopped. I just stopped. Haven't watched it since. It's not that I'm not interested. I just stopped. Just dropped it flat. Like, one day I'm literally watching all the episodes. The next day I just drop it. It was way too fast, man. But let's get back on to real life. So, where'd you get that rope? Because it seems pretty seems pretty wow. You just walk up and you just pick up the robe, and you're like, I'm gonna go with the big orange rope today. This is my thing now.
Yeah, it was just how I was feeling today. Every day I got a different robe. Robes is all I own. I don't own regular clothes. So whenever I go to the function, go to school, go to court, no matter what it is, I'm in a robe. So
yeah, that's wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have the chat ask some questions for a quick bit.
Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Chat, any questions that y'all have for me, as read by him, y'all go ahead and drop them now. I'm going to read some of the comments. Let's see. It says, Hunter x Hunter is better than DBZ.
Arguable. Because everybody knows the anime which started pretty much all anime, no offense, is DBZ. It's like the godfather of all anime. So I'm going to need you to calm down for a bit. But if you feel Hunter x Hunter is better, I'm not going to argue with it. The pacing is a lot better, and the action scenes are not quite better, but they have they're way more intricate. It's way more strategic. But okay, next question. Wait, that was more of a statement than a question. Sorry.
Thank you for the feedback. Howard says this is awesome, or this is epic on another level. Awesome, dope. They asked, do I take showers in Henny?
Do you take showers in Henny?
Anything is possible, but I will say that the furthest that I've ever came is I've taken baths in Henny.
Oh.
And that's mainly just because I haven't found a irrigation or water system that's capable of doing a thorough put of Hennessy through a drain. But I have filled tubs with Hennessy before, and that's just about as fun, because you get to soak, more than it just being.
You got bubbles in a Hennessy?
The Hennessy does all of the
bubbling.
Well, it doesn't bubble. It just does all of the detoxifying. It's very good for the skin, body, and internal organs and whatnot. Good soaking base.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah.
So the answer to that question is would, but can't.
Basically.
Basically.
The next comment says, how do you get money? You live in life like you don't have a job. Well, I actually don't have a job. This is true. This is my job. I get interviewed by people. And I appreciate you for coming on the show and being able to interview me. The next question, it says,
awkward silence.
Are you funny, difficult, basically doing a routine to watch a week just to survive and live how you want? I don't understand what that means. Yeah, it was so long I didn't really want to read all of that, to be honest with you. But the other people on here are just asking for money, which that happens too occasionally. I just have people that get on the chat and they just ask for money, which is a
Weird.
bit peculiar. Yeah, I mean, I guess, dude, I'm not mad at it. I mean, somebody in here got some fucking money, but I don't know how it
How we
is.
gonna get it to you? We just shove it in front of the screen?
Perhaps. So
Perhaps.
we're here. Let them know where to follow you. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is your boy Kasai.
And how do you spell Kasai?
Kessai.
Let's see, I would have never guessed that's how you spell Kasai. So Kessai for the dyslexic people. Drop that in the chat now. I would have spelled Kasai Kisai personally.
Okay,
but that just goes to show you I'm an idiot.
Kasai is actually just a weird mixture of two really obscure names. The first is Kesta, who is my father. The second is my mom's best friend in college, I think. And it was Jesai, so they mixed it together to make, it was Josiah, so they mixed it together and made Kasai because Kasaya sounded too girly.
I dig that. The next comment says, do you eat your cereal in the morning with Hennessy? I have before, yeah, for sure. I call it Henneman Toast Crunch or, Frosted Hen Flakes. It's just whatever you want.
Okay, man.
Henny Pebbles, all that.
Okay. That is pretty interesting. Will not lie.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's have the chat throw in some Hennessy cereal mixture names. Just throw any cereal brand you got. Put some Henny in it, and let's see what you got.
That's the only way to do it. If it ain't brown, don't bring it around.
Yeah.
Big facts.
So
do you have any more questions for me, man?
Hard to say, because questions just pop up in my mind all the time. Like, where you get those sandals? I mean, slippers.
These are they were sent to me from the company. These are Adidas slides, but I love them. Adidas, to me, makes the best slides. I'm going to let them see the drip. I asked if it's Off-White a lot, but it's actually Adidas.
You hear that, folks? He is an Adidas man.
Yeah. I love my Versace shade. I mean, I said shades. I love my Versace sandals and all that, but Versace sandals are very uncomfortable, and I just prefer the sauce and the comfort that comes with the Adidas slides, personally.
That makes sense.
Hell
Me,
yeah.
personally, I am a socks guy. I like sliding around in my socks and just acting overall weird. That's pretty much
So that
what
means
I do for a
basically
living.
that means you have to have like hardwood floors at your crib.
Yeah. But it's really fun. You can't go
So you're just ice skating around the kitchen.
Yeah, chat. Have you ever gone a year without slipping on wood floors on socks? Because it is way too fun.
Yeah. I dig that, man. They said, think Gohan ever gonna make a comeback?
I can't even lie to you, man. No, there was a chance in the Tournament of Power, but there was also a good chance he wasn't, because he was old and he had a big forehead. It didn't make sense for him to come back. It wasn't his time. But we all wished Gohan had a comeback. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of manga out there you can read, like, what if Gohan kept his talent or kept on improving? And there's a lot of stuff out there for that if that's what you want in the series. Like, go to fanfiction.net. I'm pretty sure they'll have some videos. I mean, they'll have some novels for you to read. But yeah. And the answer to that is a 100% for me. No, he's not gonna come back. It's too late in the series now. We're like, no. I'm sorry.
They said this kid is dope and just living his best life. I agree, man. I don't know how you ended up here, but welcome to the Henny House, man. If there's any way that I can accommodate you, make you feel more at home, just let me know,
the
man.
Henny House is incredible. There's a lot of Hennessy up there. You know, Hennessy is plastered literally everywhere, and I love it. You know, show off your style, your Henny life.
Yeah, because Henny is, Henny is fashion. A lot of people call it like an alcoholic beverage or like bad juice or something, but it's really just like a fashion. It's a way of life.
I'm sorry, but how can juice be bad? It's always better than water, no offense.
Henny is water, low key. But man, I appreciate you coming on through. Thank y'all everybody for tuning in. This is the Dinner Club, and we out. Oh, let them know where to follow you again, just in case they missed it the first time before we jump out of here.
Follow me on my Insta, your boy Kasai, sorry. But yeah, follow me on my Instagram, your boy Kasai. And if you have any questions you want to ask, like any future ideas, I'm still thinking them up, so don't ask them too quickly. Give me at least a week, please. But yeah.
Your boy Kasai's busy. He too busy for foolery. The foolery. He's too busy for it. All right, y'all.
Peace.
I appreciate y'all checking in with us. Until next time, if y'all rocks with Kasai, we'll have him on again. Just hit the DMs. Let us know what's good, man. This is Dinner Club.
Love y'all. Bye.
Alexa, turn off podcast.
Woo.
You did so good. You're natural.
Am I supposed to drink this?